Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a bit more Phoenix Point. So picking up on where we left off, I was having a bit of a, well, let's call it what it is. I was having a bit of a whinge, having a bit of a rant about the structure of scanning these points, and they could be nothing or they could turn into a 20-minute mission. Then I sort of came to realize that maybe you're not supposed to do the mission straight away and you should scout it out. So, you know, happy to eat my words and walk back on that, you know. I'm just a goober that talks about games. I can't be right about everything, that's for sure. Or anything, for that matter. So maybe there's a scenario that evolves where we have a scout plane, perhaps, and we send that even undercrewed on purpose to go and scout out all these circles, and then we have a quick response team to go and interrogate them appropriately. That might be an option. That might be something worth looking at. So yeah, maybe we'll think about that. So where are we at? Bit of healing could be used. We've got quite a few materials, but food is what's kind of stopping me from buying more dudes. Also, at base, we are working on the training facility. It's not quite there yet. It's still 2 days away. So as much as I'd really like to recruit dudes and have them sit there and gain XP, it's kind of a moot point at the moment. What I might actually do, because we do have a few dudes that have taken a couple of hits there. I think blue's the health. Let's just double check. Yeah, looks like we could use healing almost entirely across the board, except maybe you. So we're just gonna run home, and we might just heal up a little bit. Might just heal up for a bit.
Research complete.
There we go. Right, we've unlocked the Synedrian research, which is essentially just a bit of a cash boon in the beginning. 1 day, 1 hour, and that'll unlock the next sort of story beat, which I'm okay with. That works for me. Let's just let everyone heal up here first. Perfect. Or actually, that's all the fatigue. You know what? We will wait for the healing. We'll wait for the healing. I think it's a sensible move. Oh. Well, there you go. Look at that. Our next door neighbor's in trouble. Let's get involved, actually, because, well, hang on. Let's think about this. It looks like maybe they'll win on their own, but I guess this is a little bit different to what I was talking about with the question marks. They're not going anywhere, but we could get reputation bonus and resource bonus. Yeah, let's go. Let's not tell them that there was a moment where we thought about not helping them. Attitude change on victory. What does that mean? +8. Oh, that's for the actual area, Fort Rand, maybe. Defending strength, 21 and 10. And look at that, we'll get rewarded for helping out. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. What's going on with you? You're having some sort of ammunition issue? Because you've got a Synedrian zappy gun. You know what? Let's take that off you. And you can have a spare mag. You can have a med kit as well. Look at that. Look at that. Bloody spoiled rotten son. Now what's going on with you? Right, you're not fully healed. And that's okay. That's okay. Let's investigate. Soldier SP. Look, we're gonna start dipping into the Phoenix SP a bit more. You're the top pick at the moment, so we'll just spoil you, to be perfectly honest. I can't afford 25. There we go, let's do that. Who's next on the bloody chopping block? Oh, big boy. Bombardier. Mounted weapon proficiency. You know, I might just buy that early because it's expensive and it's going to be harder to buy. Here we go. What's going on here? Yeah. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I'm still sort of figuring out the method, the rhythm that I want to get in. Because these are all utility, right? The raw stat increases are great, but more things that your dudes can do is always, I think, going to trump it. But I mean, this comes down to personal preference. That's just how I sort of look at it. My dude being able to run an extra square, very cool, arguably incredibly powerful. But his ability to actually, you know, have dash, for example, another piece of kit that he can use, but he doesn't have to, but he could if he wanted to. That utility, that flexibility, I think is the key. You know, he could dash or he could run that one square extra. I'm giving him the option, the either or. Okay, cool. So let's get amongst it. You see, buildings like this, they're going to want to attack. Is it just that building? Oh, it might be. Oh, look, there's a friendly unit. Now, they will autopilot on their own, unless, of course, I interfere. We might cut a bit of a lap, eh?
Already there.
Oh, you know what? Actually, putting you on the high ground might be the geo. Let's put you all up here. They've sped the animation. Oh, what a landing! Oh no, he's out of moves because I already moved. Uh-oh. Hang on, that's not good. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of dudes up there. Uh-oh.
Pushing on.
How do you get up there?
Right there.
But that uses an action point, does it not? Yeah. Damn.
Let's go.
Cavalry's coming, buddy. Hopefully he can just weather the storm a bit. Reminds me of the old Mordheim and Necromunda play sets, you know, you could build these little battle areas that had some pretty amazing verticality. Oh, what's he got? He's got something else in his hand. He's got a claw, but he's also got a something else. Is it like a poison one?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be worried about it, to be honest. Now, he could just as easily bail, right? But if he doesn't die here. But I feel like they're still going to have the roof, and we want to take control of that. Oh my god, stop. Stop! Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Well, that's not fucking good. Boys, we got to get in there, though. We got to get bloody involved. Now, can we throw a grenade? I mean, that bloke's already fucking cooked. Oh, that's cool. Wait, did he fall through the floor? Is that what just happened then? Holy shit. That's cool.
Moving out. Ready to engage.
Nice. She can take a zap at this bloke as well. That might be worth doing. Let's go. Is it a kill shot, you reckon? It's a maybe. Nice.
Let's go.
Bugger losing me troop, but you know that's part of it. That's part and parcel. That's the first time, if we're being honest, that I've ever really been punished for such a blind jump. Granted, I did move a little bit beforehand. Not that well, maybe if I jumped straight away and had that one action left, I could have bashed. Now, see, jury's still out on whether that guy fell through the floor or we killed him or not. Nothing if not exciting. If he did fall through the floor, he probably didn't survive the landing. Oh, Jesus!
Just a scratch.
I guess also you got to be careful of the melee dudes. Obviously, they're pretty dangerous, which is cool. I mean, that's their thing. If they can't kill dudes in melee, why are they even in the game? But it effectively started its turn adjacent to him, like point blank. It used every single action point, so it hit him with 4 attacks. So we know that, you know, there's that equivalency of fuck, hang on. We sort of have to do a bit of a running retreat, eh? Right in the head.
Confirming.
Nice. Actually, you can just stay there for the moment. Now, we know that they're out there, don't we?
Moving fast.
Whoa. Big fella. I mean, as we were talking about, there are different variants depending on your geolocation or even just the game, and I think they evolve as time goes by. So, like, you know, we're fighting a lot of melee dudes here. So let's, oh, hang on. Enemy spotted where? Nice. I probably could have aimed down the thing. I'm quite happy just to do the best fire. But you can run into problems. Geez, probably don't shoot that, eh? Flammable gas. They couldn't write that more obviously. Nice. Yeah, that's why I did Overwatch in the open, because they don't seem to really be bringing guns to the fight. He's gonna bleed out. They might both bleed out, actually.
Ready to... Problem solved.
We might just try and zap this bloke and finish the job. This might finish the mission. Did it? I think so. There we go. Now, I intentionally didn't try and loot my dude's gear. I'm curious if we got to pick it up. Like, it does say you get to keep all gear in the end of a mission, like all loot on the ground. So we'll see if we've got a spare set of heavy armor for Well, I guess the next recruit, right? Oh, there you go. Exactly. The Pandoran nest site is visible. Right there. So probably want to get rid of that. Probably want to recruit a new bloke as well, to be perfectly honest. What do you got? Just a normal soldier? 240? Yeah. Well, let's do that. We could probably trade. Exchange for food? No, what I want is food. There you go, you'll give me food. Yeah, let's get a bunch of... Might as well just buy them out for the moment, you know? Can I go tech for food as well? Oh, well, they're out of food, of course. Well, we've got a lot of tech now. Just, we probably just need more trade options, right? And then we've got this sort of nest, which, given its proximity to our HQ, probably be sensible to go and bloody deal with that, I would say. All right. Okay, for the moment, we're going to keep scanning. Pandoran's intelligent report. Arthron brute. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. With a shield. Yeah, we weren't seeing them just then. Triton footpad. He's got a little gat. Okay, good intelligence. Thank you. Okay, any chance you guys could trade? No. Let's continue on. We've got our three sort of main ones ticking over. Looks like we've got some new research available. Oh, they are trading, but they're trading... No. I want food. They're trading tech.
Research complete.
Okay, well that's good. The Phoenix Archives.
Symes was the
Let's let it run.
leader of the Phoenix Project. His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he'd been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, too many of the files corrupted. But perhaps, if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him.
Yeah.
And what the answers he had discovered would mean for us.
So, like, that makes sense to me, you know. It's all very meandering and we're trying to pull on the best thread possible. You know, not all stories have the most obvious through line. Now, where is it? Oh, it's not that far away, is it? Not that far away at all. Let's consider... Well, we need new research, for sure. 13 hours for the population census. Destroy a Pandoran colony. That's pretty good as well, but let's do this. So we've got research. We've got all the slots filled. Like I said, we're sort of waiting off recruiting people. Kind of just... Oh, look at this. Activate base. Activate Phoenix base remotely, rendering it operational. Well, hang on. If I go to it, can I... I still have to pay the bloody price? Well, that's all right. That's a price I will pay absolutely willingly. Look at that. What is going on here? Facilities built. Okay, yeah, let's go. You've brought an abandoned Phoenix base back online. Repair the damaged facilities to make it fully operational. All right. How do I do that? Repair facility? Okay, this works out really well. Repair facility. This is money that I've got to spend. All right, now we're starting to run a bit low. Oh, do I have to build to get adjacency? That's interesting. Ah. Well, what could we build here? Probably don't need, like, do you already have a satellite uplink machine game? Vehicle bay research. Oh, hang on. Scans an area around the base locating sites of interest. Attacking havens from within scanning range will be instantly detected. Yeah, that's probably pretty bloody important. Look at that. We can afford that. Let's get that going. Now, that's the question. Even though we've got a timer here.
Construction complete.
Access lift complete. Phoenix R&D 4. How do I cycle bases? Bases. Oh, there. Pandoran colony detected. Personnel at base. Aircraft at base. Yeah, so presumably... Can I unpause in this screen? See, that's got 8 hours to go. And that's got, like... 4 days.
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the further away they will move from what New Jericho considers humanity.
That's true.
This is not a threat, but a statement.
It doesn't sound like a threat.
There is still time to look to reason, not superstition, for solutions, to seek answers in human will, instead of submission to the alien. But that time is running out.
I find them to be both really interesting factions. Yeah, so... Seven hours... 4 days. It's just this bar. See this bar above it? Throws me. Because it's like... Maybe that's indicating... You know what? That could be indicating whichever thing's going to finish first. I'd be curious what happens to the bar when it hits completion. Because if my theory's sound, it'll then go to whatever's being built at the second base, which will be back here or something. I don't know. Let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. Oh, I'm skipping this cutscene. I've seen this before and I kind of dislike it. Again, I've had my rant before about this. This is one of the DLCs that got added later on. And basically the dude says, help us or not. And I'm not going to rant about it too much here because I've brought this up on previous videos. The game doesn't make it clear if agreeing to help or refusing to help actually refuses the DLC or not, right? Because he puts a situation to you, betray the New Jericho to help the robot men, essentially, right? But part of me is like, no, I want to help New Jericho. Maybe I refuse. Do I still get to play the DLC thread by refusing? You know, and it should say in brackets, it honestly should say in brackets, refuse to help subject 24, in brackets, this will not end the DLC campaign or something like that. Because, yeah, it's not clear whether this is an actual binary choice in the game for narrative purposes, because we have that, you know, where the different factions have different attitudes towards you depending on the choose your own adventure style decision tree. Or is this a straight up, I'm trying to opt in and out of the DLC? I'm going to refuse, because I generally do, right?
I thought I was dealing with intelligent people.
Receiving transmission from an Phoenix Point receiving. What is this? Oh, this is something else.
It sounds like a pretty cool technology, really. But
Yeah.
has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, I don't know, an autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur?
This is, again, I've gone ad infinitum how Sanhedrin is like arguably not just the weakest part of this game, but it hurts the game. Sanhedrin are a bunch of dickheads. They're trying to insert philosophical theory into a practical landscape. It's like pulling out some philosophical works of literature while you're in the middle of a firefight. I can understand where they're going with it all, but it's not the appropriate setting. Like, we're literally in a moment-to-moment war. This crap has no business here, and they should be laughed out. And there is only one correct decision, which is tell them to piss off. New Jericho is a society laws and principles. There will be no abuse. See, look, I want a no comment. I don't want to interact with these dickheads, but I also like the idea of making New Jericho more of my mates. There will be no abuse. You think so?
Because to me, it seems like these principles never find structural expression and are thrown aside all too easily when it's...
It doesn't matter. You're an idiot. We're at war. Your opinion and position is not warranted or valid. Scumbag Sanhedrin. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, essentially we're sort of musing what's going on with bases. I was just trying to unpause and accelerate the time. See what happens when it hits full.
Construction complete.
Perfect. Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's cool. So essentially, this timer is telling me time until you need to queue something new up, right? Because then if we go into bases, it's clearly tracking one of these, probably this one here now. But we need to make sure that when it does give us that audio sting, construction complete, we queue up something new to build immediately, which is interesting because that sort of infers that we need to have a kitty. Now, what's the most expensive thing? 300? 350. So we should probably have a 350 float. For blue as well. What's blue? 100? 200. So we probably want a float of 200 and 350. Respectively, yeah. Because right now we've shot ourselves in the foot. I can't actually afford something, and we should always be building something, always, right? Now, what don't we actually have? Like even just getting like a spare research lab. Satellite uplink 1 of 1. What else do we have limits on, or is it just the satellite uplink? Interesting, we can have multiple access lifts, deployment point for defense missions, and an escape route if things go badly. Do we not already have one of these? Yeah, it's interesting that it's going to let me build multiple access lifts. I wonder what to make of that. Can it be sabotaged? You'd think that you'd only have one. I'm actually quite tempted to go bloody hard in the paint on research. So what's that? And here's a pet peeve. See how it says the price is, it says the orange one and then the blue one, and yet up here in the corner it counts my blue before my orange. Come on, where's the consistency? Let's go. Research 300 and 200. The thing is, I don't have a lot to trade. These are all very low numbers, so I need to essentially do a raid ASAP. So that's the question. Do I just go straight into Symes's retreat and hope that I scavenge stuff? I don't know if that's really how it works. Maybe it will reward me with just hard numbers scavenge. I'm not sure, because I haven't discovered anywhere to raid just yet. Unless I want to attack someone like the dickhead Sanhedrin. That's a possibility as well. Anyway, few options available. Cool. A little bit of a chat on the end, but, you know, it kept hitting me with dialogue options. So, yeah, look, like I said, personal choice. I hate the Sanhedrin. I think they're terrible, and they're the weakest part of this game. But at the same time, look, I'm not blind. I am open to, that could be an interpretive component, right? It could be the fact that I despise anarcho-communism or any of that sort of stuff, right? I'm a meritocratic capitalist in my core, so I fucking hate all that other stuff. But like I said, I'm allowed to. That's fine. That's my position. You know, I'm a red-blooded patriot, and that's probably why I have zero time for that sort of stuff at the end of the day. But that doesn't make me oblivious or closed-minded to the fact that someone might actually enjoy them. You know, someone might be getting their kick out of them, and that's fine as well. So you do you. If you're enjoying them, that does, you know, that's fine. Enjoy them. But I personally think they're kind of I think they feel ham-fisted into this environment, right? I don't mind that sort of philosophical musing. I mean, Jesus, look at the rants that I get into and get myself tied in a knot over all the time anyhow. You know, I'm not against even the point that they raised. Oh, this raises a question. Could it be abused and all that? That's fine. But I just feel that it feels ham-fisted into this setting. The game's trying to pose interesting philosophical questions, but this is not the setting. This is not it. That would be in the aftermath when, you know, everyone's dividing up the bloody, the losers and that sort of thing. Like, fight the war and win. Don't worry about the philosophical musing. But anyway, look at that. I'm getting sidetracked again anyway. My point for saying that was, I don't like it. I don't rate it. I have no time for it. But you can, dear viewer or other player, enjoy it. Fill your boots. I'm never ever going to tell you that you're wrong for enjoying an aspect of the narrative that I don't. What I will say is, though, the points about the DLC still stand. That you need a warning saying you're about to opt out of the DLC, or you're not going to opt out, whatever. It just should be addressed. I don't think it's an unreasonable point. Okay, cool. We'll leave it there for the time being. Might just leave it there for the... Geez, I'm repeating myself because I've been to my patter. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.